Learn how to roast your own coffee beans at home. If you're a coffee lover, you may or may not be aware that you can roast your own coffee beans at home. Here at Caffeination, we strongly support home roasting. Many people who have intended to try it once have instead developed a home roasting addiction. Your respect for the science and art involved in pouring the ideal cup of coffee will grow after you have a better understanding of the roasting process. Home roasting guarantees that your coffee is as fresh as possible and that the roast is the desired level of lightness or darkness. Do you want to learn how to roast your own coffee beans from the comfort of your own home? By following these straightforward instructions, you can make the most fantastic coffee at home. In this video, we discuss the different approaches and their benefits, and we'll also help you figure out which is best for you. Just keep on watching the video to learn more, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Frying pan method. One of the easiest ways to roast coffee is in the frying pan, but it's also one of the trickier techniques to perfect. To truly understand the beauty of coffee roasting, we urge you to at least attempt this approach once. We refer to this technique as the frying pan method, although you can use any pan that can safely be placed on a stove and can hold the coffee beans. A beautiful round bottom wok would be ideal, but a skillet or soup pot might also work. The most important consideration when choosing a pan is that you want to pick one made of thick metal that doesn't have any form of coating. Place all your equipment in a convenient location. You should measure out enough coffee beans to easily stir them in the pan. Start with around 12 cups and make adjustments as needed. You want your pan to be nice and hot, about 500 degrees Fahrenheit, so heat it up over a medium heat. The precise temperature setting will depend on your burner. Stir the beans after adding them. Though you shouldn't be overly forceful, you'll want to keep the beans moving. You want to observe the beans' gradual color changes from green to yellow, golden brown to light brown, and light brown to dark brown over the course of 8 to 10 minutes. To keep an equitable progression, you might need to modify your heat setting. You should hear the first crack after about 5 minutes, or when the beans turn from golden to light brown. From this point on, the coffee is still edible, and you will get to decide when it's ready. Remember that you'll need to dump the beans a few shades lighter than you intend to finish. During the cooling phase, the beans will continue to cook a little bit. The beans will continue to darken after the first crack stops, and as they do so, you will hear the second crack. When you're ready, pour the beans into the metal colander and stir them continuously until they cool. You should do this outside or over a container, because the chaff that fell off the beans during the roasting process will fall through the colander holes as you chill the beans. After the coffee has cooled, let it off gas for at least 4 hours or overnight before storing it. If the coffee is stored properly, it will be fresh for up to a week. Popcorn popper method. Next, there is the popcorn popper method. Place your popcorn popper in a well-ventilated, well-lit area, such as next to an open window or under the vent hood of your stove. The light and vent are there to help in bean color assessment and smoke removal, respectively. Things can happen quickly, so have all your equipment close at hand. Coffee beans should be measured out in increments of about half a cup. Just like popcorn, you may need to experiment on how much coffee your roaster can handle, because roasters and coffee beans differ. Put the roaster's top back on, put the chute over the chaff container, and turn the chute on. Never again leave your popper alone after this. There are several factors at play in this situation, like the ambient temperature, humidity, and roaster specs, but generally speaking, you should have coffee roasted in 5 to 10 minutes. You might wish to stand for the first few batches and observe the entire process, taking in the aromas, colors, and crackling sounds. You'll be able to determine your location using these signs after some experience. Keep an ear out for cracks. The first crack should occur 3 to 5 minutes into the roast, and the second crack should soon follow. Coffee can be consumed between the crevices and occasionally even beyond. Play around with it to get your ideal roasting level. Remember that this time it's all about you and your interests. Turn off the roaster a few seconds before your desired amount of roasting is reached. Then dump the beans into the colanders. Caution, they are hot. Do your best to quickly chill the beans down by stirring or tossing them. They'll keep cooking until they're cool. While you can brew your coffee right away, it's better to let it rest for at least 12 hours. It is better to leave the coffee in a container that enables it to air for the first few hours after roasting, because it will be off-gassing. Move the coffee to an airtight container after the first couple of hours and keep it there until you're ready to use it. As you can see, roasting your own coffee beans at home isn't as difficult as you might have thought. All it takes is a little attention to detail, and then voila! You've made your own roasted coffee beans right in the comfort of your own home. What's more, by combining various coffee beans when you roast your own coffee, you can produce new and unique blends. Roasting from home helps guarantee they will have the ideal blend that will far outperform the one-dimensional flavors from the shops. Now that you're aware of two popular methods for roasting coffee beans at home, what do you think? Would you try to roast your own coffee beans at home in these ways? Let us know in the comments down below, and be sure to leave a like. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.